What's this? Brought back into the realm of Kingdom Death? Yeah, I kind of have the urge, or I am in the mood. Welcome to a new campaign. This one is going to be something special. There's a reason why I want to make this. I'm a little encouraged to produce content here because upon looking up a People of the Sun campaign on YouTube, there's nothing. As far as I can tell, maybe YouTube's algorithms are just hiding it, but there's nothing. Nobody's done it. Nobody's done it. I can't blame them. People of the Sun is hard. So guess what? I'm gonna play People of the Sun campaign. Hello, welcome to Kingdom Death Monster. I know a lot of people have claims online, but we know how this game goes, so who can really trust anybody to be playing correctly? Even myself, I'm super flawed, but we're gonna do our damnedest. A few things to go over. This is going to be the prologue episode. I will do the prologue line fight. Campaign starts the same prologue. I've actually already set everything up. Just a few things to cover. And then, hell, we'll get started with the fight. And hopefully it goes okay. People of the Sun campaign, I am going to be using 1.5 rules that we currently know of. I've already added all of the card additions into the innovation deck, and then a couple gear cards were changed, like the catgut bow, the rawhide drum. So with all the known material that comes in this beautiful table by Nognoth and Eskander, thank you guys once again for your hard work at making this game amazing on Tabletop Sim. So with that, we're playing 1.5 rules. That's gonna make it slightly easier for me. Second thing to go over, if you don't know about the People of the Sun campaign, we have an original timeline here. We'll be following strictly. And if you notice, there's no Nemesis fights until the very end on this People of the Sun timeline. And this is the official timeline from the website. I got a PDF to verify as well. There's a reason for the Gauntlet of Nemesis at the end. We'll go over that later though. So, just to let you guys know, we're playing 1.5 rules. The last thing I want to cover. When I roll dice, we're going to abide by a few rules here for the entirety of this campaign. 1. If a dice hits a monster and knocks it over, or any table model and knocks it over, I'm going to re-roll. That is going to be a crack. If a dice hits something, well, if I can do this, if it hits something and doesn't knock it over, that will be acceptable. We will keep those results. So if anything gets knocked over, we won't keep it. If a dice goes into the black, I will not keep it. It has to stay on the board. If the dice goes onto this section, the monster section, I will not keep it. So only on the board space. And then finally, Tabletop Simulator sometimes shows the dice at like the in-between angle where that's face up. It happens occasionally. I probably won't be able to get it right now, but we'll notice when it happens. I'll point it out too. If the dice is visually cracked for some reason, I'll re-roll it. I'll re-roll it as a crack. I know when you hover over in Tabletop Simulator, it tells you what number it thinks it is, but sometimes, say it was in between here, and you saw this pointing up, but it might look like it's leaning towards a 9, but Tabletop Simulator will say it's a 1. So we'll just avoid all situations like that, beneficial and negative, and reroll cracks. So knocking models over, not being on the board, and visually, if it looks like a crack, I'm going to reroll the dice. So I just want to let you know, those are the house rules. Other than that, we're playing Kingdom Death. There's no other expansions except the Sunstalker, which I'm pretty sure I didn't have to shuffle the severe injuries, but had to shuffle some stuff in here. And we're gonna get started. So we have the prologue rules. I already set up the first story, White Lion, and we're pretty much ready to fight. I left these cards out to the side. If you understand the first story, Strange Hand goes on top all the time, gives you an opportunity for bonus strength if you want it, which I think I might, and then Claw goes on top all the time. Basic attack that's not too damaging. Reignore the terrain. They're out here because there's no prologue lion token. And this is the scripted version of Kingdom Death Monster, which is super radical. So, anyway, let's introduce you to our 4 heroes waking up. In the darkness, we have Kazuki Kazama from Samurai Showdown. Fire-wielding character, pretty cool fighter. We have Mei Feng from Arcana Hearts. She's the hostess of the Fire Arcana. We have Soul Bad Guy from Guilty Gear. Very fire, capable gentleman. I think you guys can see the theme at the moment, kind of. And Mai Shiranui from Fatal Fury, also fire-based. Since we're the People of the Sun campaign, and the sun is a giant ball of plasma or fire, I figured we'll start with 4 fire-based video game characters, but I went ahead and named the settlement. This doesn't apply to us yet, but we're Fighters United. The theme for this campaign of the sun is going to be fighting game characters. If they're in a fighting game of any kind, they're free game to enter this campaign. My personal rule for naming kids is if I have someone from a franchise, I will not go back to that franchise for a while. I'm gonna try and just pull people from as many things as I can think of before I double dip into any one series. Not everyone is gonna be fire themed. I just wanted to start with fire themed people. It seemed appropriate. Anyway, Kazama is orange, Mei Feng is yellow. We've got Soul Bad Guy red, and pink, which looks kind of red, is Mai. So let's get started. Welcome to the prologue showdown with the lion. Since I'm not playing with any other expansions than the Sunstalker, there will be a lot of grinding. This is a People of the Sun campaign, so I hope you guys like this lion, and the antelope, and the phoenix. Those will be our main quarries. I think we don't get to fight the Sunstalker. We might get to fight the Sunstalker. I don't know how the campaign works. I've never played this before. No, that's a lie. I've played it at the beginning. I forget. I got to year 3, and then bad stuff happened. That's all I'll say. I fucked up. Also, childbirth didn't go so well. Anyway, Claw for our lion friend. Let me get these dice over here. Let me delete. Well, I'll just bring these over too, I guess. So, as usual, everyone is starting within 6. We're all within facing lion is going to claw somebody, just like with my last campaign. Oh. Right. I want to be zoomed in when I roll dice. I found out when you zoomed in and you do a roll, you get a better roll that doesn't like fly across the table for the same speed. Anyway, that was a 7. We got 7 twice. 7. Same picking order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going after my... Right now, I'm also going to use this line marker a lot more. So to determine how the lion moves and where it positions itself. So if you follow the marker, he's going to go down 1, and then it's pretty in between there, but it looks more like he'll go right 1, down, down, right. So he's going to end up right here. And do a claw attack. 2 5s, 2 hits. Let's see how my Shiranui takes 2 hits. Okay, waist and the hand. It's not too bad for her. I have these fancier looking sheets. These are specifically People of the Sun campaign character sheets, which they're kind of cool, but they're a little smaller, and you can't hold Alt on top of them to zoom in, so I'll probably be zooming in the camera a lot in this game. But we'll take both of that damage. That's a claw attack. Our friendly white lion that we all know and love doing his thing, causing us pain. Alright. Who do I want to start with first? Well, we'll start with... Do I want that strength? I think I do want that strength. Free strength for Founding Stone. Yeah. We'll let Kazuki get it. So Kazuki, he's gonna chuck his Founding Stone. I'll just delete this. Founding Stone throw, automatic hit. We already know it's going to be the Strange Hand. It's always on top on the prologue. And we'll hack off the lion's hand. I will spend a survival of Kazuki's, which is over here. And cherish the moment forever to gain +1 permanent strength. We'll also do 1 damage to the lion. And then we'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll come over here. So Kazuki will hang out here. Next up, I think we'll get Mai out of the way. We'll have her go up the butt. And we'll have her attempt to use the Founding Stone and do some damage. I need to remember to stay zoomed in. Zoomed in dice rolling, a lot better than zoomed out, in my opinion. Anyway, 1 hit. Beast Knee. That's a good location to hit. So far this seems like it's going to go decent. Wow. Okay. Critical wound. So the lion's knee is going to twist unnaturally and shatter at the force of Mai's stabbing with the stone. He'll lose a movement or get a -1 movement token, but take a damage. Doing pretty good. Feeling really good. Alright, so with Mai's display of power, Soul Bad Guy. Do I have that? I had that dice selected. Soul Bad Guy's like, yeah, I'm going to get in here. And we're going to move on to this side, just in case. Well, we'll kind of corral Mr. Lion here. And Soul Bad Guy will get in there and do some work. Maybe. Alright, we got another hit. The 8, we hit on the 7, for anyone who forgets. Right at the monster's neck. Alright, I'm going to try and keep cards off to the side as well. Like, if I can keep them off the board, I would be happier. Because I don't want dice to hit cards. It tends to mess them up. Alright, it only tapped him, so we'll keep that result. That is a 5 + 1 for the Founding Stone. It is a 6, so we do match the toughness. We will cause a wound. So far we're doing really good. Stabbed his neck. Shattered his knee. It's going great. We'll have Mei Fang finish things up here. Perfect hit. Everyone's getting in hits. Oh. Okay. I tend to usually crit this. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like some divine intervention, but I tend to actually tear the lion's penis off way too frequently. Alright, that'll be a crack. I have to be careful with my rolls. I want to just some nice calm rolls. Oh, there was one more self-imposed rule for the dice. If I am rolling it and for some reason they ever just drop, that'll be a re-roll. That doesn't, in my opinion, that's not a roll. It has to roll. Okay, but anyway, we missed. I think we got a 4. It was something under 6. So, no harm, no foul, no touchy of the lion's testicles. Speaking of the lion, it will be his turn. Looks like he wants to maul. Before he goes, though, one thing I want to get in the habit of. I'm gonna tap I want to tap character sheets so I know who went. Right now that everything's simple, I can keep it in mind, but I want to get in the habit of doing this. The tokens that normally represent if they've gone, I want to use them for something else. I want to use these to represent if I've done damage with a weapon proficiency. So I know they're earning weapon XP if it's lit. That's how I want to utilize those. I think it makes sense in my head. Anyway, Lion's like, you guys are fucking me up. I'm gonna get you back for this. So, Maul, no one was grabbed. No one is knocked down. So there's no targets for Maul. This is actually a very good card to draw. Whew. So move and attack target. He won't be doing that. He'll be sniffing. So everyone's a threat. White Lion takes a hearty sniff. Something fiercer than that. And then despite any effects that say otherwise, well, all threats until the end of the next round. So what I want to do to remember that this happened, I'll just take a... No, I won't do bleed. Accuracy is like a good sniff token. Oh, hitting the wrong button there. Alright. Lion sniffed, so his blind spot will not protect us. Lion sniffed. But this is some abnormally good luck against the prologue lion. Let's see how it continues. Statistically, even with his +1 strength, Kazuki will have the lowest chance of actually wounding. Although in the blind spot, I guess with the +1 strength, it's basically like he has a founding stone. So we'll have him go first. And we'll basically founding stone. Hit on a 7 in the blind spot. Fist and Tooth, no hits. So that is just as well. We'll have Mai do it next. Oh, and in case anyone is wondering, I'm not just gonna use red colored stuff for the figures. We're just starting with red for our fire themed people. Anyway, we do have a perfect hit. No, I guess that doesn't count as perfect just because it goes to 10 with the +1 accuracy. But 1 hit. Slashing right at his tail. That's appropriate. Alright, so let me move this to the side where I'm not throwing dice. And we'll move the dice out of the way. Like I said, for this campaign, I want to be very cautious. I want to do things right. Alright, only a 3, so no wound. That's a 4. White Lion will move forward in a straight line. He'll hit the board edge and chill there. Alright. That's not too bad. That gives us a chance to, if I want better accuracy. Right, orange went. I really want to get in the habit of this. So pink went, but we're still going to move her 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull her out to the side. Actually, we'll leave her. No, she won't be a target. These guys are going to be closer. We have Soul Bad Guy go next. 2, 3. I'll leave him up the butt of the lion. Founding Stone. That's some good slashing. Soul Bad Guy could be a champion. Could be a champion. So we hit the femur, the temple. We'll do it in that order. Save the dangerous one for second. And I hope you guys enjoy this table. I really enjoy this table. We get a 9, which is a 10. So that is a wound. No crit. Nothing fancy, but very powerful blow. Doing really good. And then the temple for the lion. Oh my goodness. You go, Soul Bad Guy. You go. Okay, we're doing really fucking well. Huh. This is unorthodox. 16 cards left. And he's got 4 HP left. Alright, I'm gonna have yellow go on the side. And this is just because I want to avoid a very bad lunge. He won't lunge this way, but I want to avoid his attack. I don't think he would actually do anything super bad. Maybe it would be okay to be on his back. Alright, we'll get in the back. Let's get in the back. I wish I could zoom the camera in while holding objects, but you just cannot. It's alright. We'll develop habits eventually. Holy crap. Alright, that's 2 hits. 1 is perfect, though it does not matter. Did hit the main and the brow. I guess I'll do the main first, just for the chance at critting it. Maybe I should just do the brow first, because if I succeed here, get it out of the way. Alright, we'll do the brow first. I don't think we'll die, so yeah, it's gonna fly off. That's why I want to be zoomed in more, because then the dice rolling is different. Alright, so that's a 4. Did fail, so he'll swat. He's gonna swat at yellow. Do 1 brain damage and a basic action. Alright, I'm not familiar with these charts, so light brain injury, I might spend some time looking at them at first. I'm more familiar with the old chart, which is still in this version, but we're using the sun charts. Alright, let me move these cards to the side. Currently being swatted at. That's 1 miss, 1 hit. That's pretty generous. 1 hit to the body for yellow. Alright, light body injury. Not too bad so far. And then yellow's gonna try and get us a... Let me move these. Get some glorious mane off of this lion. Or shimmering mane as it's called. No shimmering mane for us, okay. That's quite alright. And that'll end our turn. Everybody went. Yep. Alright, so lion. What you feeling? He's feeling like he wants to grasp. Alright, no one's knocked down. Closest survivor in range is a tie. So I'll do the old evens and odds. First to second, so yellow will be even. Red will be odd. Alright, we're odd, so we're going after Soul Bad Guy. Good choice, Lion. He has been fucking you up today. Alright, only 1 dice for the grasp. Probably will dodge this, so I don't want to be grabbed. It is a hit. It's a hit to the body. I just don't want him to run away. He's in such a good position right now. So, we will dodge turning these sideways. Here, when I'm done turning them sideways, I'll fix them all so I'm not super confused. We'll dodge that hit. Doesn't hit us, so no after damage trigger, as there was no damage. And that'll be that. Okay. Who wants to go first? I think we're going to volunteer Soul Bad Guy. He's been doing such a good job. He's like saying stuff in Japanese, I'm sure. You fucking lion, you can't do this to me. I'm going to call that a crack. Even though it was a 9. Okay, we got a 10 instead. So 2 hits. This is a 7. Yep. Alright, Scapular Deltoid. That could be dangerous for yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that would hit orange too. And the ribs. Well, we'll do the ribs first, and then we'll hope for the best. Hitting the shoulder blade. I think that's the scapular deltoid. I don't know. I should know some human anatomy, but I cannot remember. Alright, we get 2 for the ribs, so we do not wound. Nothing fancy. Now that we got our bad roll out of the way, we'll hit that deltoid. Oh, see, that's gonna be a crack, because sometimes in Tabletop Simulator it does just fall. Alright, what do we got? Also 2. Okay, so now this is where things go sour, huh? Alright, full move, straight line, cancel all hits out of range. Any survivors passed over. Suffers grab. Now, I'm not going to get specific about Passover. Basically, yellow would be passed over, but orange isn't. He's getting landed on 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so in my opinion, orange is not passed over. He would be knocked back and suffer collision, bash, and knockback 5. But I'm going to count it as a passover. And so both of yellow and orange are grabbed. It's not good. Not good at all. We'll do grab for orange, since he's first. Alright, 1 to the head. That's a heavy. He's already knocked down due to grab, though. And we'll do grab for yellow. I'll reroll even hit location dice that go out of bounds as well. So yellow takes it to the hand. Okay. Hopefully they'll be alright. That was the deltoid. That was him. And then I cannot pick anybody up. I'll just leave them as if they had their turn. Me a pink. Oh, right, and the sniff is gone. He already did his sniff action. So let's see if Mai can hopefully not worsen the deal. We've passed 2 of these. I think there's only 1 more that chases the lion forward. Alright, 6 in the back is a 7. So we do have a hit. Beast Paw. Alright, that might not be too bad because it turns him around, but we'll see. That's a 5 plus 1 is a 6, so we didn't fail. We do cause a wound. And I don't think anything else is going on with this. Yeah, not unless you get a crit. That's such a good card to crit. Especially a level 2 lion, you want to hunt for the paw. Alright, good job, Mai. So with that, Mai is done. Soul Bad Guy is done. And these 2 are knocked down, so they skip their turn. Lion! What you thinking? Ooh, not good. Not super bad, but not good. Alright, he's tied for the closest knockdown survivor. So we'll do evens odds. I think orange is there, so orange is even. And it is going to be targeting orange. So 1 attack. On orange, it's a 4. It's a hit. So orange, he cannot dodge that. He used the survival for strength. One hit to his head again. Uh-oh. This could be the end for Kazuki. Hang in there, Kazuki. We'll do a severe head injury roll. Oh! Kazuki's head explodes! Too bad, man. Alright, so you're dead already. And I think everyone gets a insanity since it was a head explosion. Oh, that's brain trauma. Head explosion! Oh, all other survivors are so disturbed they lose a survival. That's not good. So Mei Fang is like, oh my god, it's actually murdering him. And Mai says the same thing. No, stranger in the dark who I just met. And Kazuki is no more. No more. Kazuki. Kazami. See you later, dude. Didn't get to know you, and I wasted your founding stone, apparently. But that's what you get for rolling a 1. You get your head exploded. Don't underestimate Tut Lion. Things are going great. Alright, so with him dead, Tutorial Lion doesn't have a target for grasping anymore, so he's not going to charge away. I'm going to stand up with Mei Fang, and we're going to continue this fight, hopefully with some renewed vigor. We're going to get Mei Fang out of the front of this line, be like, how could you kill my friend? They didn't really know each other. So we got a 2 over there. We'll reroll this one. Got a 1. So Mei Fang is rattled. That exploded on its dude, and she's just not willing to fight anymore. Okay. We have Mai go next, since she's already up the lion's backside. Can we do better? We do have 1 hit. So what do we got here? The flank. Cats hate this. Or does it say cats? Yeah, cats hate getting hit in the flank. Who'd have thought? Oh! But we did cause a wound. That's gonna make Mai the priority target. Do damage. So Grasp is his last card, which is okay. It's an okay last card. Oh yeah, I forgot to do something, which I'm thinking of it now, but this was supposed to be over here. And I don't think any of the starting line cards are affected by Strange Hand. I'm pretty sure they're not, but I may have. No, I'm pretty sure they're not. That should have been there though. Anyway, we didn't reshuffle the hit location deck yet, so it's not a big deal. Let's get Mai. We'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have her go this way. Take her priority target with her. And then Soul Bad Guy. Maybe he can finish the fight without hitting the trap card. Avenge our fallen comrade. Poor Kazumi didn't get to see the light of day, really. 2 hits. Oh, there's the trap. Alright. Some bad stuff is happening. Clever ploy. Mr. Lion, you think you're clever. We're doomed. And basic action. Targeting. Soul Bad Guy here. Got 2 hits. And with those 2 hits, got the head and the waist. Oh man, this lion's really gunning for headshots. We do not have a survival, so we will be knocked down. Not too bad, though, except for the fact that was our head. Alright. And that would be everybody who is left alive. So the lion is going to go. Grasp is his last card. Priority target says he goes after Mai as his target. He is gonna go forward to. Let me look at it this way. Yeah, he's gonna go forward to. He's gonna go forward 3 and then down to get to her, so he won't hit them. I don't think it would have mattered if he did hit them. But 1 dice for the grasp. That's gonna fly off the board, so we'll try. And that one dropped. This is why I need to take dice, zoom in a fair bit, and then throw dice. Alright, I'll take that one. It didn't really roll. That's what I would consider a drop, but we'll just take it. So that's a hit. To the body. So 1 damage on the body. And then we're being grabbed. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess down doesn't make sense, so to get away from everybody, let the line go like up. Yeah, I think up makes sense. So going away from them, we'll just go straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's right here. Mai gets grabbed, and she'll take another 1 damage from the grab to her body again. Alright, so her body's getting cut open. It's not very good. But at the same time, well, actually, that's a fair bit of distance. She's kind of in trouble. End of the monster's turn, though. So she's not the priority anymore. Unfortunately, this is going to target her again. I don't think I can do anything about it unless I throw a Founding Stone. I don't want to lose 2 people. That wouldn't be smart. Alright, we'll have yellow go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Could she handle 1 more round of combat? No, basic action is closest in field of view. So even that would target her. The only reason not to grasp is so the lion doesn't run away from me. Alright, I'm gonna throw my Founding Stone. I think it's worth in this situation. If she wasn't threatened on her body, I would probably let it go, but we'll hope for the best. Critical wound right in the temple of the lion. So we will do 1 damage here. This doesn't really help us anymore as he is out of AI cards. But we got rid of the grasp card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will come up his backside. Actually, I'll move here. 5. And that'll be you and you. She missed her turn. So that'll end our turn. It is going to be the lions. Closest survivor in field of view, not threat. So lion is going to target Mai. Alright, I'll re-roll the dice because we knocked someone down. I'll zoom in and we'll aim towards the lower. Yeah, down here. There we go. That's so much better. Although 2 kind of just dropped, but we'll keep it. So 2 hits. Waist and that body that I was worried about. Alright, so 1 to the waist. Severe body injury. Just leave that there. How we doing? Alright, we got an 8. 8 for the body. 8 for the body. Alright, so we have a broken rib. -1 permanent speed. Okay. Gain a bleeding token. We'll get a bleeding token here. I wonder if this affects their stat sheets, actually. It does. Interesting. Very cool. Because I didn't test that yet. I didn't know if it affected only the old ones. So that's awesome that that works. 1 bleeding token, -1 permanent speed. And that is a broken rib. I can check it on the character sheet, to be thorough, we do have this fancy deck that will remind me of what issues they have. And every time you pull a card out in here, it does automatically copy it, which is cool. So yeah, -1 permanent speed. That's bad, but not super bad, I guess. She is alive, though. And if all goes well with this next round of combat, she'll be okay. So that's the lion's turn. We're gonna have Mai go first. 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll swing her founding stone, which is now only 1 dice. 5, that's a 6. It's a no hit. We'll have Soul Bad Guy go second, and hopefully put an end to this beast. That's 1 hit. That's all we need. Right in the heel. Good location. Can I get a resource from this? No, I can't. Didn't really farm the prologue line as much as I was hoping for, but it was a decent fight overall. Alright, 4-5. It's not dead yet. That's not a KO. And it's up to yellow. Let me tap these two. Yellow doesn't have a founding stone anymore. Fist and Tooth. Maybe I should have had yellow go in the back. Yeah, because we missed. So that means another round of combat for us. And yellow is not the healthiest person. I probably could have done that differently. Alright, so Lion, basic action. He can only see yellow, so yellow is the target. Alright, what do we got? We got 2 hits. Expect no less from good old Lion Man. Alright, body and hand for yellow, who should be tapped. Body, hand, both heavy. Hopefully, this round will finish this lion off. Hopefully. Oh man, if we chase him away, that's not going to be good. Alright, 1, 2, 3. My founding stone. Oh, only a 3. No hit. 1, 2, 3. This goes for closest survivor and field of view. Yeah, so that's going to be him again. Maybe I change this to a 50-50 instead. He was here. No, I'll get up its butt. Yellow. I'm going to put yellow's life in danger. Actually, you know what? I guess I'll make it a 50-50. We'll stand here. That's just as good. Yellow was knocked down. And red's going now. What do you say, red? That's 1 hit. That's all you need, buddy. Oh boy, yellow is so fucked if we don't get a 5 or higher. For the kill! Hey! Alright, so the white lion takes his last wound. And he is dead. So, 1 death. Not too bad. That just unlocks the death principle on the prologue fight. Some people would say it's actually a good thing to let that happen. Kazumi! But good job, guys. So the way I do this, I like to put that in the center. Move our people off to the side. Level 1 lion. Get 4 random resources. Got some sinew. Some fur. Oh my, we got an eye. I'm gonna want to save that. I'll be able to do scrying strats. Hate it or love it, I'll probably do scrying strats. Alright, so 4 monster resources, you do have to copy them. And then I like to put them back. I like to move these to the side, get everything off the board. I just do this, it's kind of like a... You don't have to, but it's kind of like a ritual for me. And then we'll get 4 random basics, which copy themselves. Got an organ, a hide, lantern, not good. 2 lanterns, that's not good at all. We'll have to make do. Okay, so with that, we leave those unchecked. They don't get refilled yet. Technically, these don't get refilled yet until you do the archive resources step. But I do this now, and the reason why is you pick this up, everything gets cleaned up right there and then. So we'll leave the white line out, and now we'll go to do some story things, just to quickly, remind me of the right order as usual. I always rely on this chart. So we're victorious. We collect our rewards. Let's just double checking this stuff. So after we defeat the White Lion, wander the darkness, drawn to the soft glow blooming on the horizon. This is kind of changed because, well, we're gonna meet the sun instead of the Lantern Horde. But anyway, we have our returning survivors. Returning survivors gain 1 survival when the settlement is named. So we're going to name the settlement Fighters United. These guys are going to be returning, so they get their survival back, and they get 1 Hun XP for the first story. Alright, so Fighters United, that's the campaign location. It's not fancy, but it's just for the theme. We got that. We get 3 endeavors. I remember this. And then, right, first day settlement event occurs. So we draw to blooming light in the distance. It's actually the sun and not a towering pile. Well, I guess we do find a towering pile of lanterns because they still have to track the lantern year. Alright, anyway, let's determine our fate for this campaign. First day, we rolled a 7. That's not bad. Actually, that's the best. So we have 3 returning survivors and 10 fresh people with 1 death. Okay, that was a decent start. Alright, so next, update the death count. Right, I just followed this stuff. So death count is updated. We have the 1 death. With that, we will get our principal. As a milestone? Yeah. Nom 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 nom. Alright, Principle of Death. So, just like before, because I'm playing solo, as much as I want to win, actually, I kind of really do want to win, but as much as I want to win, I'm gonna do everything randomly. Normally, I think cannibalize is a joke. I would just pick Graves, but we'll let fate decide this settlement's death principle. So evens will cannibalize, odds we will bury our dead, and I will call that a crack even for here. Zoom in, roll that die. That's better. So it is evens, a double 10, of course, double 10. We will be cannibals. So the first harvest, the settlement decides to harvest the body for resources. We gain cannibalize, and then after adding the card to the settlement, we'll do something with the first body. We don't get the benefit for the first one, But what we will get is a 3. Sorry I can't like zoom in any further on this. I could make it bigger, but some of the text might be scrunched up. Anyway, we ritualistically divide the corpse with a sharp stone and grimly consume the dead flesh. We gain a founding stone back, and then all departing survivors gain 3 insanity. So I will make that as a note here, up here, since this is our departing reminder. Departing gain 3 insanity. Okay, so we've got that as a reminder. We have the death principle of cannibalize. I will delete graves. That is non-existent here. Our survival limit increases by 1 for cannibalize, and then in the future we'll be getting basic resources for dead people. Alright, I also get a founding stone back, so I will just copy this and then paste it. I feel like I wasted one of my founding stones, but hopefully we'll get more. Okay, so that's the updating the death count. And then the last thing to do is to update the timeline. So here's where the People of the Sun campaign really begins. Welcome to year 1. The pool and the sun. And that stuff should be here. Yes. Alright, I have enlarged certain pages of the book. I will probably do that liberally as I need to read stuff. But the pool and the sun. So, nominate a survivor to drink from the pool. Well, before I do that, we've got 10 people to make. So I'm going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not going to name them all now, just like last time. I will do that off screen, and I'll introduce you to the settlement, the lucky chosens of who got named. But what I am going to do is choose one of these randos. This lucky gentleman or lady right here. We do not know who they are yet. I guess I'll name this person now, but they're gonna drink from the pool. Do I get to put notes on this stuff? No. I do on the back. Okay, so this person, just so we can keep track of story, this person's going to drink from the pool. I won't note who the original 4 were this time. But this guy will drink from the pool. What else is back here? The family tree? Oh my god. Chronicles? Born in the lantern. Born in the year of the lantern. Lantern flame was extinguished. Well, we don't know when this person was born. Do we care about keeping track of stats like that? I don't know. That's a lot of extra shit to do. I suppose we'll do it for fun. We'll get engaged with our people. These guys are 1 year old now. I won't edit his sheet. He's 0 years old. He didn't make it. And this guy, I won't say any of these were born. First story event says that you find them huddled there, right? We just know the area is safe and we make it our home. Yeah, okay. I don't know if this is a boy or a girl yet. I'll pick a character later. Anyway, things lagging. Drink from the pool. Nominate survivor steps forward, gains 1 courage. Waist deep in the warm and mysterious pool, they cup their hands and drink the strange water. As they do, their mind fills with strange thoughts. They gain the purpose, fighting art, and begin to speak. Okay, so we got 1 courage, drank some water, and we got the purpose, Fighting art. Oh, which is right there. How about that? Okay, so I guess this one isn't scripted to clone. I'll have to pay attention to that. But it should have automatically cloned. That's okay. This is a expansion one, so I'm not surprised it's not scripted. Purpose: your comrades make you strong enough to exceed the limits of death itself during the showdown. If you would gain a lethal number of bleeding tokens while there are any other standing survivors, roll 1d10. On a 6-up, you live but are knocked down. You will not bleed to death until you gain another bleeding token. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Settlement gains the Sun language innovation. So we'll add that. It's our first innovation. It's our unique language. It sparks the creation of the innovation deck. Alright, so we get Sun language, which I did take out already. And Sun language grants us another increase on our survival limit. So we're at 3. And then all survivors gain the Embolden survival action. If you're used to encouraging, you don't get to do that here. Alright, add Ammonia, Drums, Hovel, Paint, Symposium, and Hands of the Sun. So everything except Internal Lantern, and we have a new one as well. Hands of the Sun. So this gets added, and we want drums, which this is the 1.5 drums. I won't read what it does yet, but it is better, far superior to old drums. Paint, Hovel, Symposium, and that's 5. What's the last one? Why can't I remember? It's not Inner Lantern. Ammonia. Alright. Shit. Ammonia. There we go. So that's the innovation deck built. So we'll leave that on the right. Everyone has Emboldened now, so I will make sure to start checking that off. Which Emboldened gives us +1 strength for the round, right? If you have no +1 strength tokens, spend 1 survival, gain a +1 strength token. When you're knocked down, lose all +1 strength tokens. So the problem with Emboldened is if you get like Red Fist and shit, you're gonna run out of your tokens anyway when you're knocked down. But it's a permanent +1 strength add-on if you avoid getting knocked down, which I guess is pretty cool. So you've got Emboldened, right? And survival limit is now at 3. So I'm just gonna do that for these guys. Emboldened. I'll do it for the rest of them later. I'll do it off screen. Survival limit is 3. Emboldened. Alright, survival limit is 3. Emboldened. Actually, you know what I can do? Do it for 1, and then I'll make 9 more. So survival limit is 3. They'll get named, so everyone's gonna have 1. Emboldened. That's all, right? And none of you are being born, so I'm not gonna worry about the back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, that's laggy. 8, 9. Okay. So I will name everybody off screen. I won't color code everyone until they're departing survivor. That's when I'll color code people. But anyway. So what's next? We build the innovation deck. We got the 6. Shuffle them together. Deck's persistent. Alright, Under the Sun. Under the sun. Staring into the warm light from above, the settlement gains the Sun settlement location. Yeah, I will do that. Alright, so the nominated survivor begins to comprehend the many thoughts that filled them and gains 2 understanding. They describe to the settlement their roles as protectors of the sun and the pool. Each survivor ritualistically drinks the water and agrees. Settlement gains the following: the sacred pool, settlement location, and new life principle, survival of the fittest. People of the sun may not gain protect the young. Alright, so first of all, we got the sun. Look at that creepy thing. It's actually in the sky. There's a mouth in the sky, and we worship it, and it lights our world. Extreme heat. You cannot wear heavy gear. Supernova. If you lose against the nemesis monster, the sun cleanses the settlement, instantly killing everyone. Stares at end of timeline. By the way, it doesn't say it? Oh, it does. Yeah. Preparation time. Try hard time. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so we got the sun. We get the sacred pool. We are a level 1 sacred pool. We can do sacred water. Once per settlement phase, the settlement drinks the oil that builds up on the surface of the pool and intimacies. Or we can do a purification ceremony where you can endeavor here once per lifetime. Your body is infused with sacred water and purified. This is why you should do Graves in the Sun campaign, but whatever. You cannot depart when you get purified. You gain the protective disorder and roll 1d10 on an 8+. You gain a permanent attribute of your choice. Otherwise, gain 1 permanent strength or accuracy. Oh, you could gain either 2 if you want strength and accuracy, or 1 of your choice. I see. So we're level 1 pool. We'll have an opportunity to level it up. This person got 2 understanding. Everyone else drank from the pool and said, yeah, this is a good idea. We're going to do this. Also, we are survival of the fittest. New 1.5 edition rules, which is going to help a little bit. It's basically the same. Our survival limit goes up by 1 again, so we're actually at 4. God damn it, I should have done this before I copied all these sheets, just so I could avoid increasing the number in all of these sheets, but I guess we'll just do that. It won't take long pushing the buttons. Is this floating on a dice? Let's move that over there. Okay, 4 more people. 4 more people. Ha-cha-cha. This guy's gonna be named, and he should have 1 when he gets named. I wish these sheets started that way, but they do not. They start a lot more true to how a sheet would be in real life. You know, they start more blank. Okay, that everybody? Yeah, alright, good. So, we're survival of the fittest. The change with 1.5. It's the same thing on intimacy. We rolled twice. We picked the lowest result. But all current and newborn survivors gain +1 strength and evasion. That's a nice benefit. And then once per lifetime, a survivor may re-roll a single roll result. They must keep this new result. The clarified rules on that is as long as they are around to participate. So if you do intimacy, anyone in the settlement can use that once in a lifetime reroll because they're all in the settlement. But if you're in a showdown fight and someone's like rolling the hit, only the person rolling the hit can. So we're gonna have to keep track of that. And then I guess I further regret not doing this first because I actually didn't realize it said all current survivors. So we get a +1 strength and evasion. Yeah, survival of the fittest was buffed in 1.5. And this is part of the reason why I wanted to try this. because we have slightly more powerful characters for the difficulties of procreating as normal. And then everyone gets a free reroll in their life. As I use that up, I'll mark it in the notes that they used it up. I just have to remember that everyone gets a free reroll. Okay. +1 strength, evasion. The fact that everyone gets hit on average on 3s is godly. It's not godly, it's pretty godly. If I ever make it to Clan of Death, kids, that'll be good times. And then 1 strength, 1 evasion. Nice. So that's forever and ever and ever and ever going to be the thing. And just to double check, it's +1, +2, +3. Yeah, so we're at 4. Okay, so that's survival of the fittest. After their work, the eggs at the bottom of the pool happily glow. Every survivor feels the need to protect their settlement and gains 1 courage. So she technically gets 2 for being a person to start all this bullshit, and then everyone else gains 1. So a lot of stats going around at the beginning of this campaign. A lot of stats. Next time, if you do this, make sure you do like 1 master character sheet. Don't be me. Learn from what I'm doing and just like do 1 sheet that has all these added shit and then copy that. That would have been so much smarter, but I was impatient. Okay, good. What else is left? Okay, so that's the end of that. That is the pool and the sun. We have the sun. He graces us. We love him. He says if we fail to kill a nemesis, he's going to kill us. Otherwise, he's the same. He lets us innovate. He lets us build a bonesmith, organ grinder, skinnery. We only have 3 endeavors to utilize, though. And we could purify somebody. Since I'm here, I know that was a lot of setup. One thing to keep in note, to avoid Tabletop Simulator, when you use a bag, like from the chest, I don't know if there's something you're supposed to do to the bag to make it work, but sometimes they delete your character sheet data. So to avoid that, all of my characters I'm just going to pile here. I'll keep it nice and neat as long as I can. Actually, if I did a 3, we can fit more. Yeah. These character sheets are cool because they have 3 different sections. Though, you have to mark each one separately, which I'm not going to bother doing the 3rd page. Or the 2nd page. I will just keep track of the back and front of the 1st. If I really have to update people's yearly lifetimes, that's gonna be crazy. Anyway, let me sort out my stuff here. Got a hide, we have an organ, we do have a bone, we have another organ, we have another hide, we have another organ. In all honesty, this is atrocious. This is atrocious, so damn bad. The 2 scraps are so bad. I want to innovate. I really, really do. Alright, I'm just gonna check some things off. Alright, it doesn't say it here. I think they forgot to add it. Yeah, they didn't add it here, but like 900%, not really 900, but I'm fairly certain the white lion is supposed to be added to your quarry list here. Otherwise, there would literally be nothing else to fight. because we do have endless screams for the antelope and phoenix feather for the phoenix. So I think they just forgot to add it to the book. But white lion is a quarry choice. Right, and since we're in here, I am gonna do my settlement phase for year 1. I just really gotta figure out what exactly I want to innovate. Oh, I want to innovate so bad. I will not be able to buy a weapon and make the next line fight easier, though. I can't innovate this year. I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot innovate this year. I want at least a bone dart just in case the lion goes alert. Alright, looks like we're not innovating for year 1. This is some bad luck. Oh man, I just needed two bones. Two bones. We got a ton of organs. And 2 useless lanterns. Can I convert these lanterns? Alright, first thing I want to do, we will build the bonesmith, which is this guy. This is the lantern hoard normally. I'm just going to leave it there upside down since we don't use it. We worship the sun, not the lantern hoard. But, yeah. I don't know. A level 1 tiger is difficult enough with just a 1 strength weapon. You have to roll 7s to wound with the founding stone. So bone dart is a 5 to wound. On the flip side, I could utilize Embolden if I get like Hovel first and we're all departing with 2 survival. I can't guarantee that's gonna happen at all though. Damn, maybe I shouldn't get the Bonesmith. I could get the Skinnery. Or I could get the Organ Grinder. Which I think I do want this too. It's only the first year, and I don't know how to begin. Because I've actually never been in this conundrum where I couldn't really innovate and make weapons. I think a bone dart is nearly essential, just in case the lion gets alert. There's also another mood that it gets where ground fighting and alert, because you can play around alert to some extent with a bone dart in the party. Okay, so 1 endeavor, Bonesmith, 2 endeavors. We'll get this Skinnery. If I'm not innovating this round, we will get the Organ Grinder. Man, innovating is once per settlement phase too. So we're gonna be behind. That's okay. I really think I need to do this. Alright, I want a bone dart, so we're gonna make a bone dart. Alright, so we have a bone dart. I may as well make 2 pieces of the rawhide armor set. We can do the... Yeah, we can do these 2. And get an extra... I didn't mean to exit that. Get an extra evasion as well. So the tank can be the dart thrower. Well, quote unquote tank. So we'll do that. And then we will get probably 2 monster grease. I could get a lucky charm, but I can't use it yet. I can only complete 1 blue. So 2 monster grease. We'll do 2 monster grease. I would do 3, but I really want to keep the cat eye for when we unlock the Catarium. Not that monster grease. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll waste the sinew and the organ. We have 2 broken lanterns. And we have a cat eye. So we'll just put these in storage. And that'll basically do it. So with that, thank you guys for watching. We'll have a semi-tank. Thanks to this, we will get the bonus evasion with the vest. Hopefully we have a good hunt. With this and with the evasion everybody permanently has for the brand new survival of the fittest rules, this person's going to be having 3 additional evasion plus 2 for being in the grass if I play smarts. This person already has against the lion, that's 3, 4, 5 additional evasion. So the lion's going to be hitting him on 7s. That's crazy. And then it's going to be hitting everyone else if they're playing in the grass on 5s. Except for the dude that's got the extra evasion. But with that, I will save the video here. That is Lantern Year 1. I will figure out who's departing. I'll probably take the first 3 since they have XP. Try to get the... you know what, sooner. Another thing to note about the sun is you cannot share experience. That is a Lantern Horde benefit. So there's no experience sharing, which is one of the more powerful uses of your endeavors, just to unlock weapon proficiency sooner for people. But that's okay. I really wish I went with Graves, but it was not meant to be. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Do cards go inside of these? They do. Super freaking radical. Alright. I will plan out who's doing what. We'll name everybody. I'll introduce you all to them. We'll leave this here so I remember to do this. And we'll get started on Year 1 hunt of another White Lion, slightly stronger than before. I hope you guys look forward to the People of the Sun campaign, because we're going to just jump right into it. Thanks for watching, have a good one, and take care on your own campaigns. Stay safe in the darkness.